Alright, you guys, I'm back. And this time we are doing cards, I think I said 9 and 10 at the beginning. And card 9 is going to be using the Whale of a Time Designer Series paper. And this is the, these are the Designer Series paper that I used, a couple of weeks ago when I did the Whale of a Time Suite, the Facebook Live. And this is available in 6x6 sheets. So there's 12 designs. There's 48 sheets of paper. Look at that. Just like from a couple of weeks ago. And then when you flip it over, you've got all these other gorgeous sheets. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Michelle. All these gorgeous sheets. That's very kid-friendly. This paper is very kid-friendly. So we're going to be using, doing a card using this particular sheet here. And it's so gorgeous. I hate cutting it up, but we're going to cut it up. And now we have our Whisper White base, which this card is going to open this way. And then we're going to be using a Just Jade matte. Just Jade is one of our in colors for the next couple of years. And then I cut this down, and we're going to put that right on top. And then I'll show you why I picked this one little turtle. I need to finish cutting him out. So let's go ahead and get started on this one. Got me a new thing of some glue. So this should be, woo, yeah, that glue's really flowing on there. So let's get this down. Remember, we want this Designer Series paper to do all the work for us, and there's so many beautiful colors on that sheet. So let's get some adhesive on the back of this. This one's going to be super simple. This one's going to be just as simple as the Trim in the Tree or Trim the Town Designer Series paper. Okay, oops. I'll try to get that back over before the glue dries. Ooh. It's a little bit crooked, but it'll still work. And then what I did is I took one of the other pieces of Designer Series paper. Let me see which one that is. The one that had the turtles on it. I just took this little guy right here that's looking at you. He's kind of looking at you and has that little grin on his face. I took him off and just kind of carved him out. So let me finish carving him out, because we're going to put him on with the dimensional on top of the card, and then we're going to stamp our sentiment. Let me get that going. I probably should have already pre-cut this little guy out, but I forgot I had to cut him out. There's no die, so we're just manually cutting, which you know we call fussy cutting. We're going to fussy cut this. Get that edges done. Okay. And then we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of him. So I'm going to use the small ones because I want to put one on this side and then one on this side over here. There we go. Alright. And then we're going to put him right up here to look like he's kind of floating through that. And then I'm going to use Just Jade ink, which coordinates with that cardstock. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Donna. Cindy. Anybody else that joined? Hi. Yeah, you did just catch me live. And then we're going to use this little sentiment here that says, hey. Just something real simple. And I'm feeling pretty confident, so I'm going to stamp directly on the card, which normally I don't recommend, because if I mess up, there's no going back. So if you were replicating this card before you put this piece of Designer Series paper down, I would recommend stamping on it. And we're just going to put that right there. where it looks like this little turtle is just swimming by saying, hey, it's kind of cute. He's cute. Look at how he's looking at you. That is cute. I just picked one of the larger ones. There were smaller ones too, but yeah. So there's card number 9. And the Whale of a Time Designer Series paper only comes in 6x6. So you have 48 sheets, and that is normally $11.50, but on sale it's $9.78. And so the next one we're using is the Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper. And let me get, so you've got, they normally come in 12x12 sheets, so you get 12 sheets, 2 designs of each one, but really you're getting double. So there's that side. And then when you flip it over, you've got all these other sides to choose from as well. And for this one, what I did is I went ahead and broke out the, let me get some of that out of the way. I am going to use the Lovely Labels Pick-a-Punch with this one. And I've already punched it out. We're going to do another Father's Day card because there's another Father's Day greeting that is on. Stuff sticking to that right there. I have to switch that out. There's another Father's Day greeting in it that says Happy Father's Day. So what I did is I have a Whisper White base, and then this is Mossy Meadow. I love this green. It's a very warm green. By the way, if you've missed any of the beginning or any of the ones in between, but mainly the beginning one when I went on live at 9 this morning, this is the World Card Making Day host code that you can use. And don't forget, I know I keep forgetting to say it on the other ones, but if you see any of the papers and you decide to order through me, when you go to my website and use that host code, when your order is $25 or more, you're going to get a free kit in order to make the monthly host special, which is using the In Good Taste suite. I don't have the cards to show you right now, but that's what the monthly special is. So I just took 1-inch strips of 4 pieces of designer series paper. I'm going to switch them out like that. And I'm going to put dimensionals on them. But if you don't want to plug in that host code, if you just scan in that QR code, then it will take you straight to my website. So we're going to put large dimensionals, 1 on each side. Peel those off. And then we're just going to randomly place them. And I want to use... You could use either side, whatever side you like best, but I think I was using these. And just randomly do that. Get this on here. Peel those off. I don't know if you noticed, but on the edge of each of the labels, you have your choice of label design on the end. And that's the one that I chose. But if you looked at the punch, you also have one choice that is a little bit more prominent there on the end. And then the pick-a-punch just means that you can pick whatever punch you want, but then you can also determine what size of a banner you want here. And with each one of them, you have 1, 2, 3 sizes that you can choose from. So it's a very multi-purpose functional punch there for banners. And then we'll get that off. And then do that one. Just kind of random. Nothing. Do that. There we go. And on this strip of paper right here, this piece of Whisper White, we're going to stamp in Mossy Meadow so it coordinates with our cardstock. And we're going to stamp the Happy Father's Day. Now, don't forget, I'm only using 1 stamp set for all of the cards today. And let me just pull it back out. It's the Best Year stamp set. And the stamp set is $20, and you see all the different kinds of sentiments that it has on there. And so far we've used pretty much almost all of them. There's still a couple more left to use, but this one is the Happy Father's Day. So let's stamp that. Make sure I got good coverage. And then we're going to stamp on this piece of Whisper White. I'm going to try to get it right above. There we go. Oops. That's not only crooked, but it's smeared. So when something like that happens and you have a card, flip it over. You got the other side to use. And this is just a demo, so I'm going to try to get that on. Give it just a little light pressure. That looks much better. And then we'll get some dimensionals on the back. Cover up that boo-boo back there. And then we are going to put this in the center. You know what, before I do that, let me not do that. Let me put the ribbon on first. That way I don't have to squeeze the ribbon back from behind there. We are just going to do a ribbon like this. Let me get a glue dot on there. If Sherry is watching, I'm doing this for Sherry because she likes these kinds of ribbons. I don't know if you're watching. Hi, Lisa. Glad you could join us. Sherry's probably laughing right now, or if she watches the replay, she's like, oh my gosh. I'm just gonna put, if I can get it to stick there. There we go. Then we're gonna put this over it. You could certainly do more ribbon, or if you wanted to do a like a series of ribbons, you could do that too. And then what you could do is just pull your ribbon around your fingers like that, and then every time you roll it over, take it to your next finger, and then you can cut it, and then you just have like a little mess of ribbon that you can put anywhere on there once you detach it from your ribbon. But that's it, you guys. That's card number 9 using the Whale of a Time Designer Series paper. And then this Father's Day card was using the Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper. 12 by 12. It's normally $11.50, but it's on sale for $9.78. So that'll send you directly to my website. And we will see you guys in about 45 more minutes. All right, bye.